Well, hello friends. I do hope this finds you well. Bit of an update on happenings in FIEC. I'm currently in Portland, Victoria with Robin. We've been on an extended trip. We came through Broken Hill where we spent a week with the Hurleys, Brendan and Laura, and Saltbush Evangelical. I was able to preach both Sundays. That was a great time, but please pray for them. They're facing that perennial problem of people coming and going from Broken Hill for work and other reasons, and it's a challenge for leadership in the church. So please pray for them. Pray for long-staying, mature people to come to the church, and pray for their witness, the preaching of the gospel in Broken Hill. We came down into South Australia where I've caught up with 3 churches who have expressed interest in joining us, and that's been a really valuable time. They've certainly appreciated me turning up, and we'll see how that goes, but it's really worth doing. Tonight I'll be meeting with the leadership of a church in Hamilton who have also expressed interest in FIEC. So looking forward into 2025, a couple of dates for you to lock in. First, the Senior Pastors Forum. It's being held on the Gold Coast, so 31st of March to the 2nd of April. But just as important as the date is that this is for both senior pastors and their wives. You'll remember we did this 3 years ago. How could you forget? It was a great time. It'll be a great time again. So please start planning with your wives and your family so that you can attend the forum 31st of March to 2nd of April. Second date is for the National Conference, 8th of September to the 11th of September. It's always a great time. It will be again. Please lock those dates in, and if you can, bring staff and leadership along with you. Now, very important, the financial survey. If you haven't yet filled it in, can you please get it back to us? 50% of you have, about. Thank you so much, and we look forward to the other 50% getting it in. It's really important information for us to run FIEC well, so we look forward to that last 50%, and thank you in advance. Now, on a far more sombre note, Joel Hill, pastor of Menning Bible Church, has confessed to using other people's sermons and presenting them as his own. I understand that Joel has sent a letter to some, if not many, of you about this. Joel revealed that this has been his weekly practice over many years. A member of his church confronted Joel with this several weeks ago in a very godly way, and Joel admitted to this being his practice. Joel then contacted me and Chris Eakins, his board of reference, and Dave McDonald. He's been very humble and honest and contrite. So Chris and I met with Joel and the leaders of MBC and also with the church the next day. Dave McDonald has been meeting up with leaders and preaching there. But after taking a couple of weeks to consider the impact of all this, with the complete agreement of all concerned, Joel has resigned as senior pastor at MBC. So as you can appreciate, this is a serious and difficult development for Joel and Hannah and for their family. Now, the church is well supported by pastors in that area, but particularly Dave Macker and Chris Eakins. Can I encourage those of you who are close to Joel and Hannah to contact them and assure them of your care, your prayers, your goodwill towards them. But please, could all of you pray for Joel and Hannah at this time and for MBC as they work through the next steps. As I say, they're being well provided for and supported, particularly by Dave Macker. But please pray for Manning Bible Church that God will protect and unite them and provide for the pastoral leadership of the church into the future. Well, thanks for taking time for this catch-up. Just remember that the Lord of heaven and earth is our leader. He's our provider. He's our counsellor. So keep at it, friends, in Jesus' name. God bless.